Like, we have to be sure because you always expect the worst from all the horror stories.
I know, it's so sad. It's like, oh my gosh, it is really some horror stories
I know,
out
telling
there.
you have to, wash and blow dry before you come. My God,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. I'm at the hair salon and I'm going to take you through my experience of getting my hair trimmed. For me, here she was just examining my scalp because I had told her about the dryness that I often experience, or the dandruff like symptoms, and she looked at it and she told me, oh, this is not dandruff, this is seborrheic dermatitis, right? I remember telling you guys about this in the previous video. I mean, I'd often wondered if that was it, but I can't see my scalp, so I don't really know what's there, and I didn't go see a professional, so I've always just wondered, is it dandruff or is it dry scalp? So, but she did confirm to me that it's seborrheic dermatitis, and she told me that she also has it, and you cannot get rid of it completely. You just have like things that you do to kind of reduce the symptoms when you have a flare up. So when I came here, all I had done was detangle my hair. I took down the protective style and I detangled my hair and put it in plaits. And that's all she required of me, guys. There was no requirement to come here with your hair fully washed and blow dried, whatever. As I hear some crazy stylists of, the young Instagram stylists, that's what they demand of their clients. But, well, all I had to do here was detangle my hair, and then she brushed it. And now we're going to, because of the scalp condition that I had, she told me she wasn't going to go directly into shampooing. She's going to try to get rid of some of that flare up of the seborrheic dermatitis that I had. And so she first went in with an astringent. I don't know what the name of this one is. I mean, she told me that I could actually get it for myself and use it at home. So before shampooing my hair, I go in with the astringent and apply it on the scalp to really try to lift up some of that, well, it's not dandruff, but the flakiness from the scalp, right? So she applied it really gently. She was so gentle. And I mean, just sitting here in this chair made me kind of miss being in the salon. For all these past years, I've been doing my hair by myself. I don't go to the salon, but I think I had forgotten how nice it is to sit down and have somebody else just take care of you. It's a nice feeling. It's good. So if you have a hairstylist that you can trust that really knows how to take care of your hair, definitely is something to treat yourself to, even if you constantly do your hair like myself. So after the astringent, she rinsed it out and then she started to shampoo the hair. She was so gentle, and my goodness, my hair was probably wondering like, wow, what are these hands? This is not usually. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm always gentle on my hair, guys, but I mean, it's really different. I have this video on fast forward, so she took her time. She went in there and she was as gentle and soothing as possible. It was amazing. And the whole time I was sitting there like, man, I should do this more often. Like, this feels so good. And also, she was so nice. This was my first time meeting her, and you wouldn't believe it from the conversations we had. She was so friendly, and we shared a lot about, just discuss social issues, things about our families. It was amazing. This woman is just, I don't know. They tell you sometimes, like, when you sit in a stylist chair, it's like sitting in a, it's like a friend. You can open up, you can talk. But not every stylist is like this. Some of them are very serious. I guess everyone doesn't have the same personality. Some people are more, they're not, extroverted. They don't easily, loosen up to have conversations. But I guess I was just grateful because I spent a very long time in this salon. It would have been horrible if she wasn't the friendly, conversational type, because and you know me, I mean, maybe my personality doesn't come across so much in my YouTube videos, but I am a talker. You will see in this video, my mouth did not shut up for 1 second. It's just so yeah, it was cool. This is the shampoo step. I think she did this like twice. You know, it was amazing. Just sitting there, have somebody, you know, do everything that I would normally be doing myself. And then I think that was the conditioner, I believe. Yeah, I think that was conditioner. Then, you know, put on a shower cap and then sit under this machine that I've never seen before in my life, ever. So this is supposed to be like a like a source of heat to make the conditioner penetrate more, I guess. And then after this step, she then had me sit in the chair, and what she tried to do here was make sure that that's flaky scalp, that she tried to really lift up the flakes from the scalp, from that condition that I told you about. I really appreciated this step. I'm very sure that she did some extra steps because of this condition that I'm suffering from. I don't think that she has to do this with everyone. And I was just so grateful, because I guess another person might not necessarily, you know, go in there and try to really make sure that my scalp is very clean. And, you know, just sitting there and watching her do this, like try to, you know, lift up that, lift up the flakes, made me feel like, wow, do I even wash my hair properly? Because, you know, I can't see what I'm doing. I cannot see my scalp like that. So it made me wonder, like, do I ever really wash it thoroughly as I think? You know, I mean, I do have the brush that I use when I'm shampooing my hair, and I really go in there and scrub the scalp, not scrape, guys, that's so harsh. Like really going with that little brush. But is it, like, how thorough is it if you can't really see what you're doing, you know? I'm just kind of guessing, like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, I guess that's one more reason why I need to come to the salon every now and then, just to make sure that I'm not going for too long with that stuff accumulating on my scalp and not really giving my scalp the TLC that it deserves, you know? So after doing that, then she detangled my hair. Oh, I told you she was fun, right? I told you she was fun. And I was so happy that she let me film this, because there's a part of me that was like, obviously not everybody wants to be on YouTube. You know, being on YouTube is really kind of, you throw away your privacy to some extent. It's true that we only show what we want to show, but still, not everybody wants to be on here, right? So I was really grateful that she let me film this. And if you're watching this, thank you so much. I'm not going to say your name because, well, privacy and all that, right? So she's going in there and detangling, combing through, and you can see she's being very gentle. This again is fast forwarded. So after we detangled, then she put on a shower cap on my head, and then I went back into like another heating sort of mechanism there. She has so many tools, many machines. I don't even know the names of these machines. So, but I think this one that I'm going to get into now is just a regular dryer. No, a regular heat. There's a name. It's not just a dryer, right? A steamer. Yes, a steamer. So that's where I'm headed now, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to sit there for a few more minutes, and I guess that's because you wanted the conditioner to really penetrate into my strands and condition it properly, right? So this therefore means that the other thing that I got under before was not heat something. It was something else. All right, guys. Anyway, so then after a few minutes, we rinsed out the conditioner, and then we're gonna get to business, the real business of the day. Yeah, so I mean, I might not show you, every little step, but of course, before the blow drying and heat, um, flat ironing, there's a lot of products that she applied to my hair to 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 protect it before going in with any of the heat tools that she used. So just bear in mind, I might not show you, but definitely there was a lot of products. Okay, I'm not going to show all of that. So then before she blow dried, she actually covered the other part of my hair that wasn't, actually being treated at that time. She covered it with that shower cap, and she told me because she wanted to preserve, like, she prevent it from getting dried fast from the effects of the blow dryer, right? So that's why it's covered with the shower cap. So she's doing it kind of section by section as you expect it to be done. And it was just amazing when she was blow drying. I was like, gosh, I've never been able to blow dry my hair this well. And I think the reason is because I rarely, get the roots that well. And that's also another issue that I have with the Rev Air dryer. I did get one for myself. I did notice that it's so hard to get the roots to really, really straighten, especially when you have type 4 hair like this. It really focuses more on the body of the hair, right, and the ends. But to get the roots, you would have to do like very, very tiny sections, and that's what I was telling her about. We're talking about the Rev Air, and she's asking me, what do you think about it? What do you think about acquiring the Rev Air? And I was like, I don't know. For when, like, for doing this trim, right, she needs the hair to be very straight, like from the roots down to the ends, like very straight. And I don't know if the Rev Air would do that for type 4 hair unless you had like very tiny sections. And to me, that just defeats the whole purpose, because the Rev Air dryer is supposed to save you time. So I mean, I don't really see it for, like, if you wanted to do like a really, really straight blow dry. Maybe not that one, but I find it very useful for when I just want to stretch my hair a little bit to make it easy to part, right? Then the Rev Air dryer comes in really handy. It's helped me so much, save so much time when I'm doing my girl's hair. I just go in like real quick, just make like 8 sections, just going boom, boom, boom. No, I mean, it's like a suction thing, so it's more like zoom or whatever. Anyway, so it goes really fast, and there I'm not trying to get the hair bone straight or anything. I just want to have a little bit of stretch so that when I'm parting, it's not so hard. For that, the Rev Air dryer is perfect. But for this purpose, I don't know. Anyway, we did have that conversation, is all I'm saying. And I don't think I have had a video yet of me blow dry my hair with Rev Air, but I do have one coming up with my girls where I try to do a trim. Because after this, I was so inspired. And I thought to myself, gosh, what I've been doing is no trim at all. Because I've been trying to trim my hair on my own, and look where that got me. Uneven hair, and I didn't do it right, for sure. I mean, you kind of feel that you've done something good because it looks all straight at that time. But it just takes a few more weeks, and then you're looking at the ends again, and it's like, gosh, didn't I just trim this hair? Because I never really got it really straight before I cut the ends. So then it's like, are you really cutting the split ends? Are you really cutting all the split ends, So I do see why it's important to do a professional trim every now and then. For me, I would advocate for it, especially if you have uneven hair like me. Yeah, so yeah. She did tell me that she does not take kids. She only does hair from people that are 11 years and older. So that definitely eliminated my girls. I was hoping that I would be able to bring my girls here so that she could trim their hair, but they're only 4. So then I'll have to do my girls' hair by myself, like cut their hair by myself, like trim it by myself, right? Which is no problem. I was following closely what she was doing, and I'm inspired. I'm gonna follow all the steps and make sure that I do it. Anyway, so after she blow dried, then she put me back in the steamer. I can't remember what the explanation was for that, but I don't know. I don't remember. But it's a good reason for it. Remember, she's a professional. She's been in the business for many years, so she's not doing anything without a reason, right, guys? So Then it was time to flat iron, like straighten, not flat, straighten the hair, like bone straight, so that we would be able to trim efficiently. Do you see how that comb is just passing through my hair? Like, what? My hair could have never done this. It was just amazing watching this unfold, guys. My hair, ever since I've gone natural, I've never ever stretched my hair this straight before. Ever. I've never tried to do a professional trim, so of course I didn't have to do this. But I kind of like to see my hair straight like this. And it was just interesting to see that my hair is actually falling, down my shoulders like that. Because, when your hair is in its natural state as a 4C girl, you hardly ever see its real length. Yeah, it's always just shrinking. And it's like, is my hair even growing? Of course, it's growing because, when you pull it down, you can see the length. But, man, it just felt nice to see this. And I kind of get the obsession that some people have with always straightening their hair because it looks nice. It looks nice when it's straight, right? And you can appreciate your length and all that. But unfortunately, our hair is not meant to look like this naturally. So if you're going to do this all the time, it's going to be at a risk. It's going to come at a risk, right? So here we are. My hair is straight. Look at that. All those split ends. What a shame. Okay, so she's gonna really cut a huge chunk of this to make it as even as possible. We had a talk about that. She told me, we're gonna have to do this, Flora. Okay? We're gonna have to do this. And so we did it. I'm so sorry. I do not actually have the footage of when she did that chop. It would have been so satisfying to watch, right? So what had happened was we set up the camera and we forgot to hit record. So there's that. I'm so sorry, guys. I know you're disappointed if you've been watching to this point. Usually when I'm watching videos like this is because I want to see the actual cut. But anyway, we have this. After she did the cut across, then she's just going like, section by section to make sure that, there's no loose split ends kind of hanging there. Just make sure that the hair is really even throughout. Yeah, so yeah, this is something that if you're trimming your hair by yourself, it will be hard to do, right? It will be hard to do. So yeah, that was the end result, guys. Looks amazing, doesn't it? So once we were done, I just set up an appointment right away in 6 months time because I intend to do a professional trim every 6 months. I'm not letting my hair do that thing again, okay? It just made me see the importance of having, healthy hair as opposed to clinging onto length that's not even real, and you know what I mean? So this was like 3 days later and the hair was even more, I think it was much less lighter, I guess, and more heavy, if you can say that. And I was rocking the hell out of it, as you can imagine. Alright guys, so I hope you did enjoy the video. See you next time.